Well, hello there, my friends. Welcome back to some more Close Combat Last Stand Arnhem. As many of you guys know, we always like to play with interesting little factions here in the game, and today we're going to be playing with the Irish Guards group, the Guards Armored Division. Let's go ahead and move in and see if we can't take out these Germans. Alright guys, as you can see, we're well stuck in for this battle. We just have this tiny area to get set up in. So I put some of our mortars back here, and of course I put our tanks in the front here. We're going to just proceed forward. As you can see, we've got to take all of these different areas among the crossroads. So I think we should go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and begin. First thing I'll do is actually try and move the Bren group forward to these buildings over here. We're going to do the same with the platoon HQ, etc. Actually, before we do, let's go ahead and move fast with the Staghound. And it looks like our tank has already spotted some enemies over there in the actual trench holes. Well, let's keep firing, especially since our guys are moving across right now. Come on, boys. And again, this is a very dangerous crossing. But you know, we really want to make this crossing just to make sure that our men can actually move forward. In fact, I'm going to move that tank up so that he can get a bit farther forward here. And that Staghound should be defending us. I'll send the Sherman over here just to give us a little extra armored defense. And I'm going to take the scout group and actually move into the warehouse section. Let's go, boys. Still not spotting them. Got to get that tank up closer. If we want to see these guys, we absolutely have to get closer. I'd also like to move the Vickers up into a better, more advantageous position, like right there. That's what we're doing. Let's hope there's no Germans here in the warehouse. It looks like our guys are getting in, though. The question is, can we take that crossroads? That's really the most important part of the battle, but it's not going to be a win, necessarily, if we just take the crossroads. You can actually see some Germans over there. All right, hold on. Let's start hitting them with the 3-inch mortars. Here we go, boys. Boom. Hold on, we have some contact over here. I don't see any. Yeah, I think it's going to be entirely over here, and also some contact here. Drop some mortars in that area just to be safe. We'll get the Bren group into this building. So we're trying to move the machine gun as well, but it doesn't look like they managed to make the run. I also don't want to get the command Sherman up too far. It's going to be a bit too obvious to the enemy. Get to that window, boys. There we go. Massive amount of fire there. Wow. Come on. There we, yep, they're all in that shell hole, guys. Unbelievable. Keep it up. Come on, boys. Bren group's already got them in their sights. Come on. You're not going to get hit now, boys. Move across. We actually just got a guy hit right there in the window. He might be dead. The only crappy part about this battle is we've got to get out there and take the position. And it's way out in the open, which makes us pretty much shitting ducks. We'll keep pushing forward here. I think we've pretty much wiped out all the enemies in here. It looks like there's still one. And still one can do some damage. So it looks like we just got to hit there with the mortar.
Secure the area. Scratch one. Area secured.
All right, crossroads are ours. Warehouse too. Thought we had it. Apparently not. Moving from building to building like this obviously can be pretty dangerous. Also want to take that area up here in the north. It's just kind of an easy spot to grab. So we're going to have to start moving towards the center. Pretty straightforward. Getting towards Oosterhout. So let's start pushing. I'll take the platoon HQ. Take the Bren group as well. They were providing some pretty good cover, but right now the tanks are going to have to provide the cover fire.
In position.
And let's get the Vickers over there as well. As for the scout group, I'll push them over here to this building. I don't think they're going to make it. I think it's a pretty difficult run, but we might as well try.
Lieutenant!
Oh boy. That's mortar fire.
Incoming! Take cover!
Alright, we've actually got some enemy Stillhandgranat. At least that's what it sounds like there.
Conserve ammunition.
Alright, let's go straight in with our tanks. And yeah, sure enough, they've still got one guy there in the shell hole. Pretty frustrating to have just one soldier holding us back. The Bren group can take them out with a charge. Yep, starting to see them, guys. Breaking for the building. Go ahead and just drive up the hill here. I mean, we can just snag these points.
Team lost. Team lost, sir.
Alright, so the operation to get across did not work out well. We're going to have to leave it to our tanks to complete that mission. There we go. Let's get Valberg. And while that's going on, I'll actually grab the platoon HQ and move them into this building. Looks like the Bren group already have their hands full. And that guy's still alive. He's just kind of hiding amongst a pile of bodies. But he's managed to survive for quite a while. The Vickers to target him too? No, he can't see him. Alright, I'm guessing they're going to be over here where all these shell holes are. That's where a lot of their men were already hidden, so it would make sense to keep their units here. And sure enough, we've taken the road areas, road locations. So I just want to hold these. We're just going to keep moving up and down. Sort of a little patrol mission for the tank. Just see if the tank can wipe him out. Get a good round down range. It's not looking great for the Irish Guard's aim. I'll say that. Honestly, the enemy's just in a really tough position. Alright, enemy is offering a ceasefire, and sure enough, the Panzer Grenadier unit, they're surrendering. I gotta give the guy a lot of props. I mean, he really stuck around for a long time there amongst his fallen comrades. I think he deserves a medal, even after surrendering. I mean, that was pretty amazing. We've also got the Valen Bank here. I think this is also considered one of the points we have to take. We might go for it just to get the absolute advantage in this battle. Grab the Vickers. I'm going to try to move them to this building. I think it's pretty risky, but let's do it. And they're potentially firing on their own prisoner here if they shoot now. Still not seeing a single enemy. That's kind of surprising. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I thought we'd find them eventually. We still have plenty of mortar rounds. But where are they exactly? And we see where the fire's coming from, but I'm still not spotting any of them. Kind of hard to see through the front of a tank. It's a very tiny area that you're looking through. And of course, outside of the tank. Oh, yeah. Definitely seeing some shots coming from there. Come on, come on. And they're absolutely targeting our infantry as they move across. Come on, hit them. Ja, sehr gut. Let's get the damn mortars. Still almost impossible to get across here. Gonna fire in the trees as well, because they're pretty much hidden over there in the shrubbery as well as on the road.
Pull back.
Come on, boys.
Enemies off at a ceasefire.
Of course they have. We're not taking it.
Area secured. Conserve ammunition completed.
Alright, beautiful. We've secured this area. Let's move forward. I think the enemy's only really holding on to that sort of last defensive area with all of the shell holes. Hopefully that's all they've got.
Take cover!
Yeah, that building is full of enemy machine guns. See, that's why we've been getting hit so many times. We're just going to pop rounds right on top of that building. At least try to get a few of the guys that have done so well against our infantry, frankly. Come on now, boys! Wow, really? Always when you're streaming. Let's go, come on now. It looks like a pretty sturdy home, too. I'm not sure mortar rounds were really going to do much to it, to be honest with you, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm almost tempted to accept the enemy truce. Alright, we know they're in the building. Question is, the tank doesn't see exactly where they are, so maybe just firing away in there is not such a bad idea. Get those mortars out, boys. What are you waiting for? So at this point, kind of trying to lure them out of the house with some shots. And sure enough, again, another ceasefire attempt. Definitely heard one of them go down in that building. But I'm only accepting surrender. Not interested in any ceasefires. We've lost enough men getting around, or getting over there. I want a victory. Well, let's hope that most of these guys can get patched up. I hope they can. They did get hit at a distance. I know that doesn't make that much of a difference, but maybe the enemy shots weren't as accurate as they expected. Maybe they got hit in the leg instead of the chest. We'll just have to wait and see. Keep moving. Not sure why our mortar took so long to fire. Could it be the distance and maybe it takes a little extra, but I mean, I guess it could be. I just have never seen that happen before. All right, we're going to go for the truce there, guys, and a major Allied victory. I kind of expected that anyway. I wanted just to make 100% sure. As for details here, that's going to be the killed on the enemy side and the killed on our side. Finally, we got a battle where the enemy had more killed than we did and took the victory as well. Let's also hit the soldiers here, see if any of our boys got any sort of special medals. It doesn't look like they did. Another weird thing here, and I don't know why this is the case, but apparently the Irish Guards, even when they get hit with KIAs and wounds as well, they don't get any sort of Purple Heart. So it shows you how much the UK cares about the Irish Guards. I'm sure it's just part of the game, but I found that kind of funny. Over here for the Germans, yeah, see, they are getting Purple Hearts and stuff like that for their wounds. So it looks like maybe our Irish Guards are just forgotten during this battle. It is what it is. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that fight. It was a fun one. We definitely got a lot of help from those Shermans, though I'm not sure how it would have gone without them. Take care, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.